month ago to have a little fun. Down in Mexico we ended up in the cafe bar where the liquor flowed and the dice were hot, and here we are in the Tijuana jail. Ain't got no friends to throw our bail. No, here we'll stay, 'cause we can't pay. Just send our bail to the Tijuana jail. Yeah. So I sang this song in one of my other groups, and this fella said, wow, I've never heard that song, but I've lived that song. I said, what? He said, yep. When I was a young guy, like 17 years old, he ran away from home, basically lied about his age, and he joined the Marines. This is a long time ago. And this fella, his name is Bob. Bob got stationed in San Diego. And they were working him real hard, as they do in the Marines. And he was having a heck of a time just trying to keep up and do everything they told him. And this older Marine kind of took him sort of under his wing. And he said, hey, Bob, you're working way too hard. We gotta get you out for a little R&R. You know what I mean? And he said, well, and Bob said, well, you know, I'm only 18, really, and I can't go out drinking here, you know, because you got to be 21. And his friend said, oh, don't worry, we're near Mexico. They don't care down there. And so, sure enough, next weekend, Bob and his older Marine friend went down into Tijuana. They got into Tijuana. And of course, the first thing they do is hit up a pub. And they're in a pub or a bar, and they're having tequila, and they're having a great time having tequila. And all of a sudden, his older friend starts flirting with this woman next to him, this beautiful senorita. And the bartender leans over and says, don't you do that. That her fiance is going to come in here any second. He just went out to get a burrito. You better stop that. You're going to get in trouble. And of course, this guy had, well, one too many tequilas already. He's like, no, I don't care. I can do whatever I want. And so sure enough, he keeps flirting with this woman. And sure enough, her boyfriend, fiance, whatever, comes on in. And he says, what are you doing? And they start duking it out. And they get thrown out into the street. And they're still fighting. And Bob, the younger Marine, said he knew this was not going to be good. So he tried to take his friend by the arm and pull him away while he was fighting. Well, the older Marine got mad at him then and started fighting him, and then everybody's fighting. And guess where they ended up? In the Tijuana jail. And he says, the only good thing that saved me from not getting thrown out of the Marines or, you know, whatever, was that he had some money. He had saved up some money for his R&R, and he gave every penny that he had to the jail keeper. And he bribed his way out of the jail, and he got back to the Marine base just on time before he was considered AWOL. So you better be careful if you're in the Marines in Tijuana, all right? So that's a cute little story about going down to Mexico. Now, also another great thing that Mexico has brought to the United States, or, you know, because California used to be part of Mexico about 160 years ago, something like that. Anyway, is the music. And in fact, there's lots of great music. And I'm going to do this one that was done. It doesn't have many words, but it has a little dancing, and I want you guys to move. Okay, so sit up straight again. Take a nice deep breath in. Okay, now put your hands like this, and your shoulders. If you can move your shoulders back and forth like this. All right, so this is a song, remember we were talking about tequila and how dangerous it is? Okay, so this song is about tequila, and it goes like this. Da-dun, da-da-da-dun, dun, dun. Da-dun, da-da-da-da-da. Da-dun, da-da-da-da, dun, dun. Da-dun, da-da-da-da, dun. Da-da-da-da, dun. Da-da-da-da, dun. Da-da-da-da, dun. Da-da-da-da-da, tequila. Da-dun, da-da-da-da, dun, dun. Da-dun, da-da-da-da, dun. Da-dun, da-da-da-da, dun, dun. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da. And that, I'm sure most of you heard of that. That was on the radio, gosh, I don't know, in the 60s, and it was so funny. It had one word in it, that's it. But the song, the music says it all. All right, so that's a good one about, you know, that beverage. Be careful. This is water, by the way, not tequila. Oh, anyway, so that's another fun thing, and it's a dance song. Now we're going to do another one, and this is my personal favorite because this song is an old, actually, it came from Central America. It's very old. It's definitely more than 100 years old. It went from Central America into Mexico, and Mexican people brought it here to the United States. And then a young, very talented man who was a kind of a rock and roll / salsa star. He actually was the first person to bring Mexican music into the pop white culture back in the late 50s, early 60s. His name is Richie Valens, and he died, I think, at age 29 in a plane with Buddy Holly and a couple other rock guys. And it was such a sad loss because he was such an amazing musical talent. And this is a song that he made famous, this old Central American song, and it's about dancing. And I'm going to tell you what it means before I sing it to you. It says, to dance la bamba, you need a little grace, a little this, a little that, and do as I say, because I am not just a sailor, I am the captain, okay? So let's go. All right. So anyway, I'm going to teach you in Spanish. This is your Spanish lesson for today. Baila bamba, bamba ba 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 bamba with a B. Baila bamba, bamba ba 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 bamba, baila bamba, baila bamba. Se necesito una poca de gracia. Una poca de gracia y cosita, y arriba, y arriba. Arriba, y arriba, por dicer, por dicer, por dicer. Everybody sing. Baila bamba, bamba, ba, 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 bamba. Baila bamba, bamba, ba, 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 bamba. Yo no soy marinero. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Everybody, baila bamba, bamba ba 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 bamba, baila bamba, bamba ba 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 bamba, arriba, baila bamba. Woo! All right, love that song. Love it so much. They had it played it at my wedding for about 20 minutes. We danced for about 20 minutes. Oh, the good old days. To be able to do that again. But so good to have the memory of it, folks, right? I know you guys remember dancing, right? Oh, my goodness. But what I have to sing, since it is Mexican Independence Day, I have to sing the song that reminds us to sing. Yep, it's in Spanish, and it talks about a beautiful girl named Celito Lindo, and she sings a beautiful song, but you fall in love with her while she sings, of course, but the main point that she says is to pass the hours lightly singing Solito lindo gladdens the morrow. In other words, if you're singing, you're, feeling a little better, right? Instead, don't cry, sing, banish sorrow, okay? So that's the point of this song. So I'm going to sing it in Espanol. Any of you native speakers out there will cringe because my Spanish is a little, but it's a beautiful song. So I'll try not to mess it up. It goes like this. De la sierra morena silito linden vienen vallando. Un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Ay, 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 canta no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones. Un flaco en el arcilito lindo lanzó Cupido. Un higo como fue jugando, salito lindo yo fue el herido. Everybody sing. Ay, 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 canta no llores, porque cantando se alegran, salito lindo los corazones. All right. I love that one. And of course, the doctors, folks, proved that that was so true because they did that study 12 years ago, and they showed that when you sing, your blood pressure goes down, vital signs go up. Guess what? You're healthy. You're feeling better when you sing, okay? So don't forget, even if you think you sound like a frog, that's all right. It's still good for you. Okay, well, I'm going to say goodbye to Mexico right now because I want to sing some songs about traveling in general, because I don't know about you folks, but this sheltering in place is tough, and you get itchy feet and you want to go traveling. There's a great traveling song I have to sing that was done by Mr. Lee Marvin, and this song is a funny little song about being born under a wandering star. So, it's kind of a song, you're on a horse, okay? And it's about a guy who really likes traveling. That's right. And so he sings it like this. I was born under a wandering star. I was born under a wandering star. Wheels are made for rolling, mules are made to pack. I've never seen a sight that didn't look better looking back. I was born under a wandering star. A wandering star. Mud can make you prisoner and the plains can bake you dry. Snow can burn your eyes, but only people make you cry. Home is made for coming from, for dreams of going to, which with any luck will never come true, 'cause I was born under a wandering star. A wandering star. Do I know where hell is? Hell is in hello. Heaven is goodbye forever. It's time for me to go. I was born under a wandering star. A wandering star. Yep, that's about somebody who really got the travel bug and bit them bad. Well, of course, I did too, but then, I had to settle down and find somebody beautiful, and I was very, very lucky. I'm going to change my hat because this is not a country song. Okay, this is Frankie Sinatra, and this is about singing about searching all over the world, but you find your love right near you, okay? So it goes like this. Around the world I've searched for you. I've traveled on when hope was gone to keep a rendezvous. I knew somewhere, sometime, somehow, you'd look at me and I would see the smile you're smiling now. It may have been in County Down, or in New York, in gay Paris, or even London town. No more will I go all around the world, for I have found my world in you. I love that song. It's so true, too. All right, folks. Well, I am just about, I got a couple other ones. I got to do another Frankie Sinatra one. This is about traveling also, but this is about when you go around traveling. Remember the one you really love, okay? So this was called You Belong to Me. And you know what? This is kind of like this, all right? So move side to side like this. Watch the sunrise on a tropic isle. See the pyramids along the Nile. Just remember, darling, all the while, you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Just remember, when a dream appears, you belong to me. I'll be so alone without you. Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me. All right. Well, listen, folks, it's time for me to go. But thanks for singing along. I know you were. And we're going to sing along to this one because I know you know it. It's about that blackbird saying goodbye. All right, you ready? Pack up all my cares and woes. Here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me and sugar's sweet, so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here could love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they'll hand me. Make my bed and light the light. I'll be home late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye. Blackbird, bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Keep singing now. Don't forget.